I can't believe we're on day 10. You did it. I am so freaking proud of you. You have no idea. This has been so much fun and I have loved seeing everything you're doing. This is so cool. Okay. So now you might be thinking, what the heck am I gonna do now that the challenge is over? How am I gonna keep this up? Well, as we talked about yesterday, you're gonna keep building your creativity. And today we're gonna talk about more of the nitty gritty on how to actually make it happen, like actually get the posts out every time. So we're gonna talk about batch creation and we're also gonna talk about scheduling. Boo, I know, it's fine. It won't be that bad. So people always wonder, do I have to post every single day on Instagram? No, you don't, but you have to be consistent. What does consistency actually mean? It means you choose how often you're gonna post and you actually stick to it. So if you choose you're gonna post twice a week, great, actually stick to it. If you post, say you're gonna post twice a day, great, only if you're actually gonna stick to it. Why is this important? Because as we said, we wanna work with Instagram, not against it, and what Instagram likes to promote is creators who are consistently putting out content. If you're all over the place, you're posting one thing and then nothing for 5 weeks and then 16 things in a row, they're gonna be like, ooh, this person's all over the place. We're not gonna push this because they might not come out with new content later. What they want is someone who's consistently putting it out. So be realistic with yourself. Obviously, we've just gone through a sprint in the last 10 days, but this is a marathon of the rest of your business, right? So be realistic. Can you post every day? Can you post every 3 days? Can you post every other day? Actually be realistic, and I would say stick to maybe the lower end of this and then build. So maybe for 2 weeks you post twice a week, and then you add another, bump it up to 3 and you do that for 3 weeks, and then you bump it up. So building like that absolutely keeps you consistent and is a great way to actually continue this. And then you're thinking, well, Stephanie, I want to have a life. I don't want to be spending all this hours on Instagram every single day. That's how we're going to talk about batching content. So I don't make reels every day. Nobody has time for that. What I do is on the days when I'm really feeling it, I block out some time, couple hours, and I batch make reels, I make posts, I write captions when I'm really feeling it, in the mood, in the moment, and I create all this content, and then I have it for the days where I'm like, I feel sick, I'm on vacation, I don't feel like doing this today. It's ready, it's there. So the actual how-tos, reels, this is the fun time. So if you are hanging out, just watching Instagram, go to the reels. Every time you see a reel that you think, oh, I could pull that off, I could do that, or that's a good sound I could use, press the sound on the bottom. So on the bottom of the reel, there's a little thing where it says the sound name. Click on it, you'll see all the ones people have done previously, and at the top you can press save. So you're saving that sound. And then when you go to make a reel, go into the little icon that has the noise, and it'll there's a whole section of your saved reels. So that will be all the sounds that you saw that you thought, yeah, I could do this. So when you actually have time to batch your content, you're gonna click on those, all the ones you previously saved, and you're gonna use those sounds. Because you already thought it was a good idea, you already had an idea for it, off you go, right? You don't have to come up with everything, and you don't have to spend your time that you've blocked out for making reels looking at other reels, right? What a waste of time. So once you make that reel, you can write your whole caption, you can have every single thing ready, and then at the bottom, instead of posting, you're gonna write save to drafts. And then it's there. It's sitting there ready, so that when you're on your day that you don't feel like making content because you're like playing with your kids, or you're busy, or you're tired, or you're PMSing, or you don't just feel like it. You have your content, you're ready, all you do is you post it, off you go. Same thing with posts. There is now built into Instagram a reminder feature so you can remind yourself to post it later. You can schedule 2 weeks worth of stuff if you're going on vacation. It's all so simple. There's lots and lots of apps and software that does it super automatically for you, so you don't even have to press the button. But if you're on a budget and you want to do it this way, it's a really simple way. The other thing that you can do is, if you have a photo shoot or a video shoot, you can get all those posts, all those photos, put them in, schedule them out, write the captions. You can save them on your computer, you can save them on your phone. That way you're ready for when you're gonna do new things. And you can also kind of curate your feed a little bit that way. You can be like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna do this on this day and that on this day, and just lay it out in a way that really feels nice for you. It depends how picky you wanna get with your content. That way, when you're in the moment and you're like, this is fun, I'm doing it, you got all that jazzy, good feelings, you're making all that content, and then on the days that you don't feel like it, you're not pushing yourself. Because there's nothing worse than when you see a reel or a post and you're like, oh, this feels, ooh. So, today's actual homework, what are you gonna do? You are gonna batch make at least 3 pieces of content and save them, and you're gonna post one of them. And it doesn't really matter what they are, but I want you to practice saving your reel as a draft and then going back in and posting it. So just going over this once or twice is gonna help you so that you don't feel overwhelmed, especially if you're doing something with like a transition. You can save half that reel, go back and do the transition the next day. If it's something that takes longer or whatever, those are tools that you can use to make sure that you have content that's looking awesome. I want you to know how proud I am of you and what you've done throughout these last 10 days. It's a big challenge. You did such amazing stuff, and I am so beyond proud of you. You did really, really well, and it warms my heart. I'm so excited, and I hope you keep going. And if you want to chat with me more and book a call to go over your strategy one-on-one, let me know. We can totally do that. I have a favor to ask. If you absolutely loved this course and it helped you, would you mind either posting a review, making a little video and sending it to me, or doing a reel and inviting me as a collab and talking about how it was for you and how awesome it was? It would help me so, so much, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad that we've been able to be here for each other this last little bit, and I can't wait to see what you do going forward. Make sure that you are tagging at West Rose Media and our challenge, Spark the Creative, and I can't wait to see what you do. Make sure you keep watching my page. I'm gonna have more fun stuff like this coming up. I promise. This has been amazing, and it's not gonna stop here. Have an amazing, amazing week, and you know what? Remember, I'm proud of you. You've done so amazing. See ya.